I became a nurse, primarily, I will say, because of my sister Colette. She's my oldest sister. When I was 4 years old, we shared a room. We had our two little twin beds in our room, and most of the time, I was the youngest, so I got picked on a lot. But my sister got sick when I was about 4 or 5 years old, and so I noticed something was different. She wasn't her same energetic self. And at a very early age, I just realized that something wasn't right. And I remember that feeling, and I remember I felt like I had to fix it. And so I had an aunt that was a nurse, and she came to visit us, and she brought a cap. She had come probably from working a 12-hour shift where she worked. And so I was helping my sister a lot. I was getting her water and putting a cloth on her head. I mean, she was in bed for days, and we now know that it was mono. But at the time, I thought my sister was going to die. I really did. I knew she was very sick. And so my aunt said to me, "Well, you're quite the little nurse." And she put that cap on my head. So I went to the cedar chest in my mother's room, and I got one of my other sister's communion dresses. And that was my uniform for days, was my Aunt Lou's hat and my sister Colette's actually communion dress. And so it just, at a very early age, it was a good feeling, and it was the right feeling to do little things. And I try to carry that message with me for new nurses. It's very simple to just be with, stand by, listen to, hold on. Those were the things that at that very early age, that's all I really had to offer. Also, I think having been on the receiving end of care here, as I've gotten a little older, and my husband has had some recent care, and just one of the things Mark said to me when he had recent surgery here at Gerber was he didn't feel like he deserved to be treated that well. And I thought that was an interesting statement, that being on the receiving end of such felt compassion and empathy and kindness, just the kindness that was really very profound for him, to feel that and to be on the receiving end. And so those are important things that nursing does that doesn't always get quantified in a number or some type of measurement. It's just how we make people feel, and it feels good to make others feel good. I would just like to say thank you, and I'm very proud to be here. We have a wonderful, caring staff. I thank them and their families. I think it's important to thank the families of caregivers. Caregivers give so much of themselves, and that does take a toll on their families and their time away from their family as well. So I think it's just a very genuine thank you, and I'm very proud to be their CNO and to work with them.